Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm diving into a super common issue that I know a lot of you can relate to, treating onychocryptosis, or what you might know as an ingrown toenail. It can be a real pain, literally. I'll be working on both feet of my patient, covering the initial treatment and the follow-up a week later. I'm going to walk you through every step of what I'm doing because I know you love getting the full scoop on how foot care works. So let's get started. I'm with a patient who came in with an ingrown toenail on the lateral side of their big toe, which we call the hallux in podiatry. When I press on the first phalanx, that's the first bone of the big toe, I notice it's slightly misaligned, leaning toward the second toe. This misalignment causes constant pressure on the second toe, which is what led to the problem. The patient shared that over the years, they tried to ease this pressure by trimming the side of the nail, but they didn't realize this was making things worse. Those improper cuts cause the skin around the nail to become inflamed, and now we've got a clear case of onychocryptosis. You can see the area is swollen and a bit red. Right now I'm performing a procedure called a spiculectomy. This means I'm carefully removing any nail fragments that are digging into the skin while thoroughly cleaning the area to prevent infection. I use sterilized instruments and work with precision to keep the patient comfortable. First, I clean the area with an antiseptic solution. Then, using fine tweezers, I check for any tiny pieces of nail stuck in there. I found the fragment that was causing the inflammation, and I'm gently removing it now, making sure not to irritate the surrounding skin. While I work, I check in with the patient. Everything okay? Feeling anything? It's so important to make sure they're at ease during the procedure. Let me pause the explanation here, but stick around because I'll be moving to the other foot soon. On the other foot, I noticed the nail was also trimmed incorrectly, though it's not as inflamed as the first one. Still, I'm doing a preventive cleanup to avoid future issues. I'm cutting the nail straight across, avoiding rounded edges because that helps prevent ingrown nails. I'm also lightly filing the edges to make them smooth and comfortable. Something I noticed on both feet is this misalignment of the first phalanx of the big toe, which presses against the second toe. This is more common than you might think, especially for folks who wear tight shoes. As the nail grows, it ends up rubbing against the neighboring toe, which can cause discomfort or even ingrown nails. To address this, I recommended the patient use an interdigital spacer. Let me show you. I'm using a spacer from Ortho called Skin Gel. It's soft, comfy, and keeps the big toe separated from the second toe. When I put the spacer in place, the nail doesn't touch the next toe, even if I apply pressure. This is a game changer for anyone with this kind of misalignment, especially when wearing closed-toe shoes, where the pressure would be much worse. I ask the patient, feels good, right? And they nod, noticing the difference. I want to take a moment to connect with all of you watching. Taking care of your feet requires a lot of attention, and I'm thrilled to share this knowledge with everyone who's passionate about podiatric health. My top priority is always ensuring well-being, whether it's for the patient here with me or for you watching at home. Ingrown toenails might seem like a small issue, but if not treated properly, they can cause a lot of pain and even lead to complications. So always seek out a qualified professional, okay? And take care of yourselves, wear comfortable shoes, and keep your feet clean and healthy. Have you ever dealt with something like this? How did you handle it? Drop it in the comments. By the way, where are you all watching from? New York, California, maybe somewhere across the globe? I love hearing where my audience is tuning in from, and your comments help me get to know you better. Plus, when you like, comment, or subscribe to the channel, it makes a huge difference. Did you know that about 90% of the people watching my videos aren't subscribed yet? YouTube uses your interactions to gauge whether my content is valuable and worth sharing. So, every like or comment is like telling YouTube, hey, this video is great, show it to more people. I read and respond to every single comment because I love connecting with you all. We've got new videos every day, so hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop. Back to the procedure, here's a key tip. A lot of people think trimming the nail super short on the sides will fix the pressure issue, but that's a common mistake. When you cut too much, the skin around the nail grows over it, and that's when it starts to dig in. The best approach is to cut the nail straight across, letting it grow just past the skin, and use that interdigital spacer I showed you to keep everything aligned. Hang tight, because we've still got the follow-up procedure coming up. A week later, I'm back with the same patient for their follow-up. Check out the difference. The inflammation on the big toe has gone down significantly and the skin is looking much healthier. You can see the fingerprints are more visible, which is a great sign of healing. The nail is starting to grow in the right direction, but to make sure it doesn't dig in again, I've applied an orthosis. It's a small, custom-fitted device that gently opens up the space and guides the nail's growth. The patient told me, "I haven't felt any pain, it's so much better." Hearing that is what keeps me going. On the other foot, the preventive cleanup we did is paying off too. The nail is growing in healthy and the patient hasn't had any more discomfort. They've been using the interdigital spacer every time they wear closed-toe shoes, and it's really helping keep the pressure off. Before we wrap up, I want to invite you again to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anyone who might need these tips. Your engagement helps me reach more people who could be struggling with foot issues. And don't forget to comment. I read everything and reply with love. I want to hear what you thought of the video, if you've been through something similar or if you have any questions about foot care. To close things out, here's a little reflection. Our feet are the foundation of everything. They carry us wherever we go. Taking care of them is an act of self, love, and health. Whether it's choosing comfy shoes, keeping up with daily hygiene, or seeing a professional when needed, every step matters. Let's cherish our feet and walk through life with a little more ease. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Mm-mm.